just spent an amazing 7 nights on P&O Iona cruising the beautiful Norwegian fjords, so why not come along and join us for the adventure. So it's Thursday the 4th of July, just after 10 o'clock. We moored up in Haugesund at about 8:30 this morning. How'd you sleep, Al? Did you sleep all right? Yeah, not too bad.
It was a bit bumpy, but it was not to be concerned about.
No.
But I've heard other passengers here
had a bit of a
head down the toilet.
bit of a stormy night, yeah,
So,
yeah. And it's quite a contrast in a few ways actually. So this stop, so not just in terms of the weather, so it's a bit drizzly this morning, but also in terms of just the port area. It seems a lot more industrial compared to like the beautiful Oldham where we were at yesterday. So we might have a bit of a more of a chilled day possibly on the ship today. I'll have a quick check out on deck, see what it's like. So welcome back to the channel and to the last port of our Norwegian Fjords cruise. If you're new here, we are Luke and Al and we enjoy making videos of our travels. So I thought I'd do a quick voiceover just because the wind is so strong on deck today. As you can see zooming in, there aren't that many people getting off port today, likely due to the bad weather. And the weather really is quite a contrast to when we were at Oldham yesterday. But you know what? We're going to make the most of it. Now, Haugesund is quite an industrial port and well known for its involvement in offshore wind production, and it's also the most southerly port of our cruise itinerary so far. Right, so it's time to have a walk around, explore the ship, before we go and grab some lunch. Try and find the shops then. So we'll walk by 4:30, 13 degrees, light showers. There's a few people getting off, not loads, it's all the coaches for the excursions. A lot of people making the right turn into the town. Oh, there's the rib in the far distance, Al. Can you see it? And here's the staff pool. So whilst we're having a walk around the ship to build up our appetite, we thought we'd give you guys a little tour of the Ocean Studios on board cinema on Iona. Now we were really quite impressed with both the layout and the design here. There are 4 screens in total and you need no prior booking before going. The seats are pressure censored so you can see the occupancy of each screen before you go in. And all in all, it had a really cosy feel and did feel like you were in a proper cinema. So it's pretty drizzly out there. The rain's picked up again. So we're back from lunch at the Horizon Buffet. It's quite a good selection of stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's a big selection.
I had a curry, which was nice. And what did you have? You had like a bit of
salads.
Everything, didn't you? A salad, then a bit of a mini roast.
And just a little bit chicken.
It's all aboard by 4:30, so we're going to be leaving a bit earlier than we were leaving the last 2 ports. Sadly, heading off to Southampton from tonight. So where is it? So deck 3 midship and forward for the whale after all aboard by 4:30.
Looks as though we may be doing the wrong thing.
I know.
No, we haven't got any books, thank you, but we're just happy with
It's to the right there, straight ahead. Follow the road round, I think. Yeah, very rainy Haugesund.
Is this the view?
This morning. I think it is, yeah. It's a little residential area up here. Oh yeah, he said over the bridge, didn't he? Cross the bridge and then you get there. Here we go, over the bridge. Over the bridge we go. Pretty grim weather, Al, isn't it? It's like being back in the UK. Right, we're here. Well, here we go. The giant bear. Well, this is like the little high street area, isn't it?
Alright, we're not going far. Ready to go out there.
Oh, they've got souvenirs though. We might get a fridge magnet. Got a full set of trolls here, Al. What's our fridge magnet got anyway?
Right, we're up to date with them. Where's next?
Right, we'll need a Southampton fridge magnet when we get back. It's just basically a little market town, isn't it, Al? It looks like everyone else doing the excursions. We're getting coaches elsewhere, like for the rib rides and the waterfalls and stuff. I guess if you like shopping, you know, there's lots to do here. But we're not massive shopping fans really, so it doesn't seem like there's a huge amount to do just in the town area. Well, apart from shop. This seems like quite a nice part of
It's
Haugesund. Ah, right, okay. You see, there's the dock down there. I was doing the YMCA for everyone in the middle of the square. Are you the entertainment today, Al?
This is the exact centre of the square.
Ah, right, yeah.
I think everybody seems to be there.
That building almost looks a bit like Soviet, doesn't it? Don't you think?
Right.
Just like the design of it.
And look at it, like the German, like eagles. It's like
Yeah.
the theatre.
Yeah, that's the word. It's the theatre, isn't it? See what's up here? It's like a little residential area at the top here, isn't it? Yeah, little neighbourhood. All very similar themed, aren't they? Like with the wooden slats painted white. It's kind of the back of a little market.
That's supposed to just say a market, but why have they got a D in it?
Is it because we're in a different country, do you think, Al?
Like bus,
Do you think that's the reason why?
Arcos.
Well, they spell buses with two S's. I mean, who do they think they are? It's almost like they've got their own language. Okay, it's a pretty generic market.
Yeah.
You know, nice look around. It's the port, or the quayside, down there. Should we go this way on? Not been long here yet. So I can't quite tell if we've come full circle here or whether we've just gone one street further up.
Just one up.
Just see the funnel there of Iona in the background, huh?
Alright.
Just see it. I'm going to take a right down here. I think the high street continues up there.
I wonder what there. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Quite a cool little shop down there, 1910. I don't know what that is. Is that
That's
a bar?
It's door number.
This is exactly what I like. Just random crap. Oh, we could put that giant polar bear on the porch.
Oh, it wouldn't
It
fit.
would look great, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't fit. But if it did, we wouldn't be getting the porch.
Our Saviour's Church up ahead. Give that a look. We've got Dolly Dimple's cafe or shop, restaurant, whatever it's called. That house there to the right, Al.
Oh, that's a mere zone, isn't it?
More of a modern one. Little cafe extension bit on the back. It's very nice. Quite nice and green around here, this bit. The further back you go. Yeah, bibliothèque, a library. Nice grand house just at the back there, Al, with the pillars. And quite funky wall art at the back there. Scrooge McDuck, by the looks of things. Quick, Al, hop on the back.
Right.
Get a free ride back to the ship.
There you go, Louis.
Lovely little park with a band stage. There's another bridge down there, Al, that we could go over. Would that connect through, do you reckon, or not? Really unique buildings. It's a lovely little green area, isn't it, Al? Really nice little park. It's a bit posh around here. This is the posh part of Norway. Little guy playing a flute. And the bandstand straight ahead. Some Norwegian pigeon straight ahead there on the floor.
Alright.
Oh, Norwegian gulls as well.
Alright.
So the main pigeon hangout. All the pigeons just chill out together in the park when the weather's rubbish. Yeah, just chilling out with his mates. And who's this guy?
This is Walter Pigeon.
Don't know the name of this bridge, but it probably links us back through the other side, Al. You can see Iona in the background there, towering over the skyline. And there's the bridge that we came over.
Alright.
Look, these little flats, Al, on the riverside. Quirky little places. The weather's actually clearing up a bit now, isn't it? We'll probably slowly head our way back to the ship. Spent quite a bit of time exploring Haugesund. As I was saying to you a bit earlier, I feel like I've been a bit harsh on Haugesund actually. If you walk around, there are some nice little neighbourhoods to explore. Nice little cafes, shops.
It feels like it's Sunday here though, but it's not.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Some lovely little traditional houses when you move just a little bit further outside the town area.
I was going to say, I bet it's our board, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it. Champagne Hippie. It's got the ensign flag on, so they're from the UK. UK based anyway.
Champagne Hippie.
It's a big old boat that out, isn't it? Huge.
I reckon.
From London. Yeah, the size of that. You're right, Al, it's all kind of like bars and restaurants along the quayside.
Summer's night, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Bridge we walked over. There's the hop on hop off bus in the background now.
Alright.
Right, so it's time to head back to the ship, and the route we thought we'd take back is via the quayside area. And we both thought this place would be absolutely great for a night out on a lovely summer evening. It's packed full of some nice bars and restaurants with a great view of the river. Got quaint little balconies at the back. I don't know if they're restaurants or... So that's the bridge there, Al, that we went over. Right back at Iona. It's stopped raining, isn't it? Time to get on board. They're the biggest fenders you've ever seen, do you think? Bloody huge.
Well, she wouldn't fit under London Bridge, would she?
No, she wouldn't, no. The size of the tyres as well. See the tractor tyres. So back on board the ship. Deck 3, midship. Medical centre on deck 3.
Oh,
Do you think they could get a job here, Al? Do you think they
Huh?
could get a job here, do you reckon?
You could.
Oh, bear that in
No,
mind
no,
if
no.
I have a dodgy curry one night. Back on the ship.
Yeah.
Time to chill out in the cabin for a bit, Al. For the evening.
Just at sea from the next hour.
Yeah.
Sea until
Still up in 1 hour.
Southampton.
So it's certainly nice to be back on board after exploring Haugesund, and we definitely need to warm up and dry off a bit. So we're going to head up to the Infinity Bar at the aft of the ship to grab a quick drink before heading back to the cabin for sail away. Back in the cabin now, what are your thoughts of Haugesund? What do you think?
It's well, from here the dock, it doesn't seem to be a very pretty place. It looks very industrial, but if you just walk like around the corner, you get into the little town, or
Yeah, which is straight ahead
quite
pretty
nice.
much.
There's some really nice parts of it.
Yeah.
There's a marina just there along, see the
Yeah,
buildings
just
there.
follows the water line kind of along
It's nice and
that way
pubs
there by the
and restaurants
bridge.
there,
Yeah.
and like yachts moored there. And
No, I
so
agree.
it's well worth a
At
visit.
first, it does seem very industrial. You think compared to Oldham, nothing.
well,
you
when
know,
you've got the
it's
yellow
beautiful,
submarine in
but-
front of you,
But yeah, when you just head further back, it's quite a nice little town, really. You've got those little islands that are just over the edge there, right out on there, which is quite
Yeah.
impressive.
there's a couple, but you cannot see them on this side. But it's not an oil rig, is it?
I don't know what I don't know what it is, to be honest with you.
It's something to do with like for
offshore-
electricity.
Offshore wind type thing.
Yeah.
So we're sailing out from Haugesund. With a plan to sail back out to the North Sea this evening. With a slow trip back down to Southampton. Just thrusting away from the port side. Now we had overheard the message from the captain just as we're leaving. Yeah, so he was saying that there's going to be like 3-metre swells
I heard
this
that
evening,
one.
so it might be a bit choppy. So he said you'd expect a little bit of movement this evening. You can just see the thrusters pushing us out. And there we go, leaving Haugesund, so goodbye. And we've got that really narrow, I think, is he heading out? Which side is he going? Is he going... So we can't actually really see the passages taking, but it's quite narrow from what he said. So that means we've got a sea day tomorrow. But at least it's brightened up a little bit. Lovely sunshine, that way. Lovely clear skies. It's going to be quite a busy night on board this evening, with it being the penultimate evening. I think when I came back from the gym, it was really quite busy everywhere. It'll be a good atmosphere on board. probably time to head out for the evening. We've got Sindhu booked again, the Indian restaurant. We'll try something a bit different on the menu this time. Let's go. Just getting ready to head out now. Penultimate night, having some food at Sindhu, which is the Indian restaurant, and enjoy the second from last evening out. Let's not get too depressed, eh?
Right, I'm ready.
There we go. It's time to head out for the evening, and tonight we decided to dine for the second time at Sindhu, which is Iona's take on an Indian restaurant. And thankfully we had a great table by the window to enjoy the wonderful sea views. And that's really one of the great things about cruising, literally watching the world go by as you enjoy a drink or a nice meal. So after finishing our meal and enjoying the beautiful sunset in Sindhu, we decided to head back to the cabin to freshen up before checking out some evening entertainment. And in particular this evening, a Pink tribute act is on in the Headliners Theatre, so we thought we'd check that out. Okay, so just come back from Sindhu after our second meal there. Now my honest thoughts on Sindhu, it's a really lovely restaurant, really varied menu. I think for me, perhaps there's not enough really like spice or flavour there really, but certainly the food was nice, but I think probably just lacking a bit of like heat, a bit of spice really. It's about 10 o'clock now and the weather looks absolutely beautiful. So we'll just have a quick look outside. It's absolutely beautiful out here. It's one of the lovely things about Norway is the midnight sun. It doesn't get dark until, well, it doesn't really get dark at all. That sun is just absolutely gorgeous. So I think the plan tonight is going to head to the Sky Dome, which is a centerpiece in the middle of the ship, or the midship, which is like an entertainment complex. There's like a swimming pool and bar over 2 floors as well. And enjoy some drinks there. But certainly, look at this weather, absolutely beautiful. Time to head out for the evening and enjoy our penultimate night on the ship. Still very windy and a bit choppy, but I kind of feel that we've acclimatised now to kind of the ship moving all over the place when you're walking. Probably helps when you had a few drinks as well. But there we go, let's enjoy the rest of the evening. So we thought we'd have a few drinks and enjoy the karaoke in Brodie's bar before going to see tonight's show, as it's very conveniently located right next to the Headliners Theatre. So you're a Pink fan now?
Used to be years ago.
I think she's
still
got just about, I think. She's had some good hits.
I can't
what do you think of Pink?
I think the band were really good. She was
She's a
good.
good vocalist, I think. But she's a good act. She's entertaining. I thought she was good. But yeah, Nicole Scherzinger's shh. It's a secret. I don't tell anyone. But anyway, we're now heading off to check out the Sky Dome. And this evening there's an epic 3-hour show by the name of Shush, apparently curated by Nicole Scherzinger. Although unfortunately when we arrived it appeared as if most of the act had finished. But still, there was a pretty cool nightclub vibe to soak in, so we thought we'd have a quick drink in there. So after a drink in the Sky Dome, we decided to end our evening at the Clubhouse, which is a trendy bar and lounge that has evening entertainment and a late night disco. So let's go check that out. Right, Al, had a good night in the Clubhouse. Loads of tunes, cleared out a bit now, but it was really full at one point, wasn't it? So really good atmosphere and a great little place. Can't quite tell if I'm drunk or the ship is swaying. I think it's probably a mixture of the two, I think. Well, we had a good night. We had the turn down service, Al. It's been a good night, isn't it? So it's nearly 2 o'clock, so time to get ready for bed. And tomorrow is our sea day before we head back to Southampton. Get there Saturday morning, so tomorrow is a sea day and then it's back home. So the ship's going to be pretty busy tomorrow with everyone on board. There's no stop off points. So yeah, we'll just have to savour the last night on board tomorrow. But there we go, we'll see you then. So it's Friday the 5th of July, 11:15, and as you can see we're at sea, obviously on the North Sea, just over halfway now before we get back to Southampton where we're due to arrive. That'll be tomorrow at 7 AM in the morning. And I tell you what, it's been a really choppy night out, hasn't it? How did you sleep? Did you sleep all right?
Yeah, I slept all right, but obviously woke up a few times because it's really, really rocky.
You can certainly hear it outside, couldn't you? The wind and the ship kind of moving, listing. Yes, yeah. But it's still a really nice day, isn't it? The sun's out, lovely blue sky. Obviously it's a bit choppy if you look over to the left. So we don't really have any set plans, do we? It's going to be more, I guess, quite a chilled day, really.
Yeah.
And packing as well, sadly. You know, the ship is moving a bit, but it's still really, really mild. Beautiful sunshine. Really lovely. A few people out on the lower decks, Sunset Bar this morning. Around the side of the balcony, you can probably hear the wind actually. How it's kind of whistling through the gaps in the ship. And you can also get an idea of how choppy it is as well. The waves there. Yeah, I tell you what, it doesn't have to wake you up in the morning. So there we go. Just a sea day back today. You're going to be chilled, going to be relaxed, and due to get back to Southampton tomorrow morning at 7 AM.
So here we are on our last full day together at the end of a spectacular cruise to Norway. We've had the quaint charm of Stavanger, the spectacular experience of Hellesylt, the serene calm vistas of Nordfjord and Olden, and the delightful authenticity of Haugesund. Iona is the Norway specialist, and it's been our absolute pleasure having you all on board over the last week. So anyway, on to the weather for today. It's a rather blustery day out there, which is not hugely unusual for the North Sea. The wind is from the west at 35 knots, which is a force 8 on the Beaufort scale. The sea is rough to very rough, and there's a short, moderate westerly swell. The forecast for the remainder of the day is for conditions to improve, with the wind to trend down and back round to the south. The sea state will reduce to moderate, and the air temperature will reach a high of 17 degrees Celsius. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. So on behalf of the entire bridge team, I do hope you have a most excellent day at sea on board Iona.
So it's 12:30 in the morning or in the afternoon. We've had a good chill out, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to head, check out some of the shops, see if there's any duty free we can get, and then probably get some food before just having a chill out for the rest of the day before we have our last evening on board Iona. So going to try and not have the blues as best we can, but let's just enjoy the rest of the day we've got on board. So with it being a bit rocky this morning on the ship, we thought we'd head out on deck to get some fresh air before grabbing a bite to eat. So you've got the olive grove to our left now.
Well, I've been there.
So it's quite busy for lunch, isn't it? A lot of people are having lunch there. So with us having enjoyed a rather windy walk around the promenade deck, we worked up a bit of an appetite. And as you can see, we're walking through the Keys restaurant, which serves a variety of foods such as fish and chips, American style fried chicken, burgers, and Asian cuisine such as katsu curry. However, we decided to grab a quick bite to eat in the Horizon buffet before chilling out back on deck to enjoy the sun. Whilst enjoying the good weather on the deck out. It's lovely, isn't it?
It is quite nice.
Really nice. Beautiful sunshine.
Settle a little bit.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely calmer the further south we're going. So we're not too far off from like the edge of Norfolk, apparently. So people play a lot. Have you seen all the deck games out?
No.
The other side of the promenade deck. So it's nearly 5 o'clock, and so sad. The packing, yeah, we're kind of just in line with the top of Norfolk, but the sea's died down a lot. It's a lot calmer now. Hardly any movement at all on the ship. And the view from the bridge camera as well, showing nice calm waters. Yeah, everyone enjoying the evening sun for the last evening on board. Certainly a lot calmer. Yeah, it's turned into a lovely evening. It's the final night of the cruise.
As you leave via the gangways on deck 6, if you would like to make the most of the express disembarkation, then do not leave your luggage outside your cabin this evening. We kindly ask that you leave your cabins prior to 8 a.m. in the morning, ensuring you have emptied the safe, left it in the open position, and had one final search of your cabin before you leave.
I know.
Also, a gentle reminder,
Depressing.
before the steamer closes tonight, we would like to take this opportunity to thank you for sailing with us. We do wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey, and hope to not only see you on another cruise in the future, but that you would also recommend us to your friends and family. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, we've had your money, no get off.
Oh well, that's the dreaded announcement everyone hopes they'd never hear, but never mind, Al. We've had a great time. We've still got the evening.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill tonight. to be
Yeah,
honest.
I think so. We think we're probably gonna have some room service tonight for dinner, and just enjoy some of the bars on the ship.
Well, I'd like to take this final opportunity to thank you all very much for cruising with us at P&O Cruises, and in particular for choosing the stunningly beautiful Iona to sail on. I'd also like to thank my ship's 1,666 crew for their hard work and commitment over the past week. Well, that is all from me, everybody. Wherever you're heading tomorrow morning, I wish you a very safe trip home and hope to sail with you all again in the near future. Thank you again.
So there we go. Final message from the captain. And we just, Denzel, our little butler, came up to the room. So we just gave him a little gift to say thank you for all the hard work they do. We were just having a chat with him, Al, weren't we, about how hard they work, and he was saying that he works, is it 9 months on, continuous, 7 days a week, before he has any...
He doesn't have a day off at all.
No, for 9 months,
That's
which is
shocking,
crazy.
isn't
So it just makes you appreciate how many,
It's-
like over 1,000 members of staff on board, and he said even a lot of the Filipino staff,
They do 10 months.
they do 10 months continuous, like no break at all, before they can perhaps go and see their families. And he was saying he's got, you know, his children as well that he doesn't see very
His
often,
eldest
and
is 16, just turned 16.
yeah, and doing well at school. But it's just makes you realise, though, doesn't it, how hard like the crew on these ships work. They absolutely go above and beyond to make sure everyone has a good holiday.
Yeah.
And for him, tomorrow it just starts all again. The week,
Set him-
it just
Handover day is the busiest,
It's a-
hard,
yeah,
long day
stressful.
for him as well.
We say goodbye to our butler Denzel, who's really good. So it's 10 to 8 in the evening. Packing's almost nearly done now.
Nearly done.
If we look on the telly as to where we're at, yeah, we're coming down to the southeast coast, not too far from like the Thames Estuary area. And I tell you what, Al, you can tell we're getting closer to the UK because the weather
Yeah, it's changed dramatically.
has just
isn't
changed
it?
to like a bit more overcast and misty. A little bit of drizzle as well. Let's have a look outside. Yeah, spitting, so definitely near the UK. Everyone's cleared to gone inside. I think anyone's probably in the bars this evening, just enjoying the last night on the cruise. So we thought, Al, you know, we've got a lovely suite. When you think of like the size of it compared to most cabins, we thought we're actually going to enjoy the cabin this evening
Just chill
and
out.
just chill out.
Because we've got to be in bed early tonight anyway. We've got to
Exactly,
be up
yeah,
for
so-
5.
So what is it? So early disembarkation is at 7:30 this morning.
7:30.
Sorry, tomorrow morning. So and we need to leave as soon as the gangway opens because we've got a flight to catch. So
So
yeah,
we'll try and grab some breakfast before we leave though.
yeah. The best thing to do, we thought, we're just going to chill out in the cabin, enjoy it for our last night.
Room service for dinner.
I think, yeah, we're going to get room service for dinner because that ends at 11 o'clock, so we can have a few hours just for some chilled drinks, and then we'll be up bright, fresh and early tomorrow. And yeah, we're about to fill out some feedback forms for the staff on the ship. I think considering how hard they work, it's really important just to like feedback, I think, so they get the credit they deserve. But it's not all sad, Al, because we've got another cruise booked for January.
Yep.
So just to ease the blues a bit.
Canaries in Portugal.
Yeah, so that'd be good. A bit of winter sun in January, the Canary Islands. So that'd be nice. A little bit of a contrast.
So join with them.
Filled in all our feedback, which I think both think is a really important thing to do, don't we, Al?
Yeah,
so we're going to drop those off in reception. So whilst we're heading down to drop off our feedback forms, and with it being the last full day of the cruise and it being a sea day, as you can imagine, the ship is very busy. We decided to visit some of the onboard shops in order to use up the rest of our onboard spending, and it seemed like most of the other passengers had exactly the same idea. So if you do want to buy some duty-free items whilst on board, be aware that the last sea day will always be very busy. Although saying that, you can often pick up some great deals, as we got a great discount on spirits and designer aftershave. So the weather's clearing up a little bit. Got up to 9:30. Enjoying some drinks in the cabin. Cheers, everyone. So look outside. It's, do you know what? Clearing up. Looking okay. I think 'cause it's a bit damp, everyone's inside now in the bars having dinner. All the staff cleaning the hot tubs for the evening. Definitely going to miss that relaxing, like white noise of the aft, the wake. Definitely going to miss waking up to this in the morning. It's beautiful. Well, we're nearly in the English Channel and we're surrounded by tankers. Yeah, there's like
There's one over
a couple
there as
over
well.
there.
So there's 8, 9.
Right over there.
It's obviously a bit busy shipping there, isn't it?
Yeah. One really just next to us, essentially, and a couple more to the right as well. So, Al, what are your overall thoughts of the cruise holiday?
Blown away.
Really? Yeah.
Something new to us. I've not done it before, but
Yeah.
I was a bit like, but once you just get used to it.
So you do it again? Well, we are doing it again, but
Well, we all done it.
are you looking forward to doing it again?
That's a net though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's going to be a different type of cruise because it's going to be a bit of winter sun. You're going to get some good weather, whereas I guess Norway's. We've had some beautiful weather in Olden, sorry. But generally, I guess Norway's not synonymous with like fantastic clear blue skies, glorious sunshine.
Oh, but it's got the scenery though, isn't it? Breathtaking
Yeah,
scenery.
no, you're right. In terms of like being picturesque and beautiful scenery, Norway absolutely has it all. We've never been to, I think, a more beautiful country, and I think when we went to Olden, I think we both said that's probably the most beautiful place we've been to. But I think going on another cruise to the Canary Islands,
We're going to try different things, haven't we?
yeah, it'll be a completely different type of cruise, which will be good. What are your thoughts, Al, of the actual cruise experience itself? So obviously we've spoken about the areas you visit, but what about cruising itself, actually being on a ship, the restaurants, the bars? What do you think?
I think for the first time, it like takes you back a bit because it's like nearly 6,000 passengers on.
Yeah.
It's like, even though Iona is fantastic, it might be full, but there's always somewhere you can sit.
Yeah, you don't necessarily feel like there are 5,000 passengers actually on board, do you? It's obviously very well designed how the ship is, how it's been designed and made, and the layout.
I can see why people do what they do. You can get on here, you can eat from 6 in the morning till 2 in the morning.
Yeah, you're never really short of places to go.
That's all we've done. It's there if you want it.
Yeah, no, it certainly is.
The staff work so hard.
Yeah, they do,
Unbelievable.
round the clock. And I think it helps having a nice cabin, so we've got, you know, a large outside balcony area, which is lovely. So you kind of got your own like
Space.
private area, yeah, as you need it. So Al, we've ordered room service for our last night. Let's have a look what we've got.
Well, I
Gone
went
for a... Oh, go on, what have you gone
excuse
for?
me, I went for the steak and herb pie, fries, peas and gravy.
We've gone for a chicken tikka masala as well. We've got a sirloin steak, panini, and a pepperoni pizza. So
We're not greedy. The neighbours are coming in.
yeah,
shortly.
that's it. Yeah, we're sharing it with the whole crew. So yeah, lovely. Right, let's tuck in. Well, that was food done. That was an epic feast, but we got through it all, didn't we? Absolutely stuffed now. It's 20 past 11. It's going to be a case of getting ready for bed and enjoying our last ever night on Iona. Well, for this holiday. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be back. She's a beautiful ship. I thought it might be worth having a quick look outside, see whether we can see any nighttime views of the ship. You can see a little lighthouse in the distance, so I don't know whether that's the mainland that we can see there. So we'll have a look outside before we go to bed. Not sure how well it picks up on the camera. We've got the upstairs lights on the deck above us. So our last night on Iona. Got the staff down below just cleaning the windows for tomorrow to make sure it's nice and clean for when the new holiday makers start tomorrow. Well, there's definitely the mainland there, Al. It's probably got to be what the southeast, isn't it? But yeah, would certainly thoroughly recommend Iona. Thoroughly recommend P&O Cruises. And it's been a pretty cracking holiday. So there we go. We'll catch you guys in the morning. So here we are, Saturday the 6th of July, just after 6 AM in the morning, and we are just pulling in to Southampton. Actually, the weather outside is looking absolutely beautiful today. We're all packed and ready to go. Just going to get some breakfast in the Horizon buffet before we disembark at 7:30. Let's have a look outside. Well, there we go, just coming to Southampton now, actually. All the pools have been filled up for the next guests that are coming for the next trip out to Norway. We're just making our slow gradual return back into Southampton docks. A few ships already all moored up. I think that's MSC. There we go, just slow cruise back into Southampton port. They've got the familiar red funnel ferry just in front of us that goes between here and the Isle of Wight. Where did that week go? Okay, time for the last trip to the buffet. Al's too nervous, so I'm just going to go on my own. All the cases have been taken out of the rooms. Yeah, they've all been taken. So if you've got a long travel day ahead, it's always worth grabbing some food in the buffet before you leave. I went quite early in the morning and it wasn't too busy at all, so worth bearing that in mind. Just back from the buffet and we're finally all moored up at Southampton. All tied up to the dock. Back where we started. So, we're back at the airport.
Yeah, the airport's there.
Or just been dropped off the airport. What do you think of Disembarkation? You thought it was
Smoothest thing ever.
it was really quick.
The only bad thing, it wasn't bad, but the lifts. Every lift was
so-
just chocolate.
yeah.
But I can't tell
Get-
them the tip though. We got a tip from a butler,
Yes,
which
forget
worked, but I can't. I'm not telling anybody.
Okay. But yeah, trying to get well, we left early, probably about 7:15 we tried to get off, but I think, as you can imagine, at that time everyone who wants to get off early to catch a flight or catch a train or whatever, everyone's trying to use the lifts, and if you've got massive cases then you can't take, like 9 floors down to get off.
But there was a lot of people using the lifts who didn't even have cases. That's just laziness.
Yeah.
Give people a chance who need the lifts.
But yeah, so
No.
it's gone full circle. That's the train that we were waiting for to take us
It was this
into
platform.
Southampton Central, where we would
Stand there, right?
where we got a 12 Premier in. What time is it now? It's about 8 o'clock, is it?
It's,
Or just after 8?
It's 18 minutes past 8 and check-in starts at 8:45.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we hope you enjoyed this cruise series to the beautiful Norwegian fjords as much as we did. We'll be back soon for our next cruise, boarding P&O Iona, where we'll be cruising to Madeira and the Canary Islands. So make sure you join us for that. See you then.